Pittsfield residents can expect more room to conduct business at City Hall. Pittsfield is expanding the current City Hall building as part of a reconstruction project that started back in 2022. The $400,000 project began with the purchase of a former dance studio right next door. Mayor Gary Mendenhall says there will be more space to benefit the entire community.
Wanted more space for that, as well as we would like to have a more accommodating council room, easier for people to get in and out of, not be so congested. We want to be encouraging and welcoming into our council meetings.
The new facility will have several offices for city workers and new businesses as well.